Have you ever woken up in the morning and just felt stiff? Like your body is taking longer and longer to get moving, and no matter how much rest you get, you still feel a little sluggish? You're not alone. A lot of people over 70 feel this way, and honestly, it can be frustrating. You might even catch yourself thinking, is this just part of getting older? Well, here's the good news, it doesn't have to be. Your mornings set the tone for your entire day. And the choices you make in those first few hours can determine whether you stay strong, independent, and full of life, or whether you start to feel more tired, weak, and reliant on others. That's why today, we're talking about simple but powerful things you can do every morning to keep your body active, your mind sharp, and your independence intact for years to come. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to tell you to start lifting weights for an hour at 6 a.m. or make you eat something that tastes like cardboard. These are easy, doable habits that fit into any lifestyle. And the best part? They don't take much time, but they make a huge difference. So, let's get right into it. The first thing you should be doing every morning is hydrating, before anything else. It might sound simple, but hear me out. When you wake up, your body is already dehydrated. You've gone 7, 8, maybe even 10 hours without drinking any water. And as we get older, our sense of thirst isn't as strong as it used to be, which means a lot of seniors don't even realize they're running on low fluids. But here's what happens when you don't rehydrate in the morning. Your blood gets thicker, which makes your heart work harder. Your joints feel stiffer, making it tough to move freely. And worst of all, your brain slows down. That groggy, foggy feeling? Dehydration is a big culprit. So, before you drink coffee, before you eat breakfast, start your day with a glass of water. If plain water feels boring, try adding a splash of lemon. It wakes up your digestion and gives you a little vitamin C boost. Some people also like warm water with a bit of honey, which can be soothing if you wake up with a dry throat. Whatever you do, just make sure you're hydrating first thing. Now, once you've got your water in, the next habit is just as important. Get your body moving, before you sit down for too long. I know it's tempting to head straight to the couch with your newspaper or turn on the TV first thing. But the longer you stay still in the morning, the harder it is to get going later. It's like trying to push a car that's been sitting in the cold for hours. It takes more effort. The solution: gentle movement first thing in the morning. And no, I'm not talking about running laps around your living room. Even 5 minutes of light stretching or a short walk around your home can loosen up your joints, get your circulation going, and wake up your muscles. A simple way to start is by rolling your shoulders back and forth to loosen any tension in your neck. Then, while sitting or standing, slowly turn your head side to side to keep your neck mobile. Stretch your arms overhead to open up your chest. And here's one that helps a lot: ankle circles. Just rotating your feet in slow circles can help improve balance and reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the biggest concerns for seniors. If you're feeling extra motivated, you can add a short morning walk, even if it's just up and down the hallway or around your backyard. Fresh air, even for a few minutes, can boost your mood and energy levels. And speaking of energy, there's something else that can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. It's something most people overlook, but once you start doing it, you'll wonder why you never made it a habit before. Now that you've had your water and loosened up your body with some light movement, let's talk about the next thing you should be doing every morning to stay strong, independent, and full of life. And trust me, this one is a game changer. It's something that can instantly lift your mood, boost your confidence, and even improve your balance and posture. But unfortunately, most people skip it. I'm talking about engaging your core and standing tall before you start your day. Now, you might be thinking, why does my core matter so much? Well, here's the thing. Your core isn't just about having a strong stomach. It's what keeps you balanced, steady, and able to move with confidence. A weak core leads to poor posture, back pain, and worst of all, a higher risk of falling. And after 70, a fall can change everything. But don't worry, you don't need to do crunches or sit-ups to strengthen your core. In fact, the best thing you can do is practice standing tall, first thing in the morning. It sounds simple, but it can make a huge difference in your strength and stability over time. Here's how to do it. Stand up and imagine there's a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest slightly, and engage your stomach just a little, like you're bracing for a light push. Now, hold that posture for a few seconds and breathe deeply. Feel how much more stable and confident you are when you stand like this. That's because your body is working together the way it's meant to. If you want to take it a step further, you can try a simple balance exercise every morning. Just stand near a chair or counter for support, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and hold for a few seconds. Then switch to the other foot. This small habit trains your balance and prevents falls, which helps keep you independent for years to come. Now, let's move on to something just as important: fueling your body the right way. Breakfast is the most skipped meal among older adults, and that's a big mistake. Skipping breakfast drains your energy, slows your metabolism, and weakens your muscles. But here's the thing: not all breakfasts are created equal. A lot of people start their day with toast, cereal, or just a cup of coffee. But those don't give your body what it really needs. You need protein in the morning. Without it, your muscles break down faster, and you'll start feeling weaker over time. So, what's a better option? A simple breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This could be something like scrambled eggs with a slice of whole grain toast, a bowl of Greek yogurt with some nuts and berries, or even a smoothie with protein powder and spinach. These foods fuel your muscles, keep your brain sharp, and give you steady energy all day long. And here's an easy rule to remember: make sure your first meal includes at least 20 grams of protein. It's a simple change, but it can help you stay stronger and more active for years. But staying independent isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental sharpness, too. And there's one simple habit you can do in the morning that keeps your brain engaged and focused. Now that you're hydrating, moving your body, standing tall, and fueling yourself with the right breakfast, let's talk about one of the most overlooked but essential morning habits for staying independent: keeping your brain sharp. A lot of people focus only on physical health, but the truth is, your mind is just as important. Losing mental sharpness can take away your confidence, slow you down, and make daily tasks feel overwhelming. That's why starting your day with a simple brain-boosting activity can keep you mentally strong and independent for years to come. And no, I'm not talking about something complicated or time-consuming. This could be as simple as reading for 10 minutes, doing a crossword puzzle, or even having a meaningful conversation first thing in the morning. The key is to engage your brain before you let yourself slip into autopilot mode. One great trick? Try learning something new every morning. It doesn't have to be big. You could listen to a short podcast while making breakfast, practice a few words in a new language, or even challenge yourself to recall something from the past, like a childhood memory or an old song you loved. Small mental exercises like these wake up your brain, improve memory, and help keep dementia at bay. Another great habit? Practice gratitude. It might sound simple, but taking just a few moments every morning to think about something you're grateful for shifts your mindset, reduces stress, and helps you start the day on a positive note. Studies even show that people who regularly express gratitude tend to live longer, healthier lives. So before you dive into your day, pause for a moment and think about one thing that brings you joy. And finally, let's talk about something that can truly set the tone for your entire day: your morning attitude. How you approach your morning matters just as much as what you do in it. If you wake up dreading the day, feeling defeated before you even begin, guess what? That mindset follows you around. But if you wake up with the belief that today is an opportunity to move, to learn, to enjoy life, you'll find yourself feeling stronger, happier, and more capable. So before you even get out of bed, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am strong, I am capable, and today is a gift. By making these small but powerful changes in your morning routine, you're not just improving today, you're setting yourself up for years of strength, independence, and vitality. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one morning habit that helps you feel your best? Share it in the comments below, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Here's to living your best life, at any age.